you have these two squaring off, and I hate to say conspiracy, but I think this is what they were kind of pushing. They want Jalen Hurts, the up-and-comer. Now, let me tell you something about Jalen Hurts, in my opinion. I'm not a big Eagles fan. I have a lot of family from Philly. I have a lot of diehard Eagles fans in my life. I don't actively root for the Eagles, but the more I've studied and the more I've kind of looked up Jalen Hurts, he is hard not to root for, man. He's just a good dude. Everything that I see that he does, he's transcending. He has that all-female marketing staff that he heads his team up. They asked him a question about criticism, and he's like, I've had my path and my purpose long before the criticism. What do you want to do through Alabama losing at the Tua? Going to Oklahoma and putting up big numbers, getting into the NFL behind, he was behind Carson Wentz, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yeah.
Wasn't he behind Wentz at the time? Yeah, and he got dogged for that. So I love seeing what he's doing. And then he's playing Mahomes. Ooh, I'm going to have a hot take on him, but I want to hear your thoughts to start off this portion of the episode. Super Bowl 57, 14-3 versus 14-3. First time ever number one pass offense, first the number one pass defense. Eagles led the league in sacks by a lot. And here we are. Yeah, I know. Exactly. In one game, does it really matter? But now I want to give it to you. What are your initial thoughts on Super Bowl 57?
So, all right, we're going to kind of dive into some nitty-grittiness here because it's going to – people are not going to like my hot takes for a minute on both sides. So, the biggest thing that Patrick Mahomes had going against him last year was the aura around him and Jackson Mahomes. Honestly, it was Jackson and Brittany.
Yeah.
What have been the two things that no one has talked about and have not busted through this year?
Those two. To keep Jackson Mahomes quiet and shut up as he should, Mahomes must have put him down and be like, listen.
You can put the thing that both me and you talked about last year that was the Chiefs' biggest problem and came up and we said, hey, this has got to be dealt with.
Yep.
It's been dealt with.
It's clearly been dealt with because I haven't heard a hint. And that's a dude that loves attention.
It's been crickets.
Which
is great.
Which is a testament to the Mahomes crew, what he has, that they were able to keep that without even one single incident. So, I got a lot of respect for that because he clearly put his foot down.
Now, on the counter side of that, the biggest thing that Hurts had was, hey, he's not a passer.
Yeah.
He's a running quarterback, not a passer.
System running quarterback, yeah.
Well, the system caught up with him, and he's now developed into that next step to where he's getting to where he can be a little bit of a passer. Sure. I'm not going to say he's a prolific, hey, drop back, 5 steps, boom. But he's getting there. He's developing, which is sophomore season, we can arguably say as a starter, he's excelled well.
The key to the Eagles is that offensive line. That cannot be overstated. That offensive line is dominant.